Welcome to InfoHub. In our headlines, Kaiser News' recent headline debunked by Professor Thomas. Key roads in New Amsterdam Berbice being rehabilitated, CH&PA sensitizing municipalities on building regulations, and Burger King extends its rule to Giftland Mall's food court. Stay tuned for the details of these and more. Daddy! And now for the details. Economist Dr. Clive Thomas has debunked the headline of an article published in the January 22nd edition of Kaiser News, stating that the reporter was definitely seeking mileage for the newspaper. Here are details from Alexis Rodney.
I think the obvious comment I'd like to make is that the reporter is trying to sell newspapers. That's why that particular headline was there.
That was renowned economist Dr. Clive Thomas, who met with InfoHub today to respond to the headline in the Kaiser News, dubbed ExxonMobil will try to rob us as much as they can. Meanwhile, in further comments expanding on the state of affairs regarding the retrenched sugar workers, Dr. Thomas said government will never be able to do enough for each of them. However, the administration remains caring for everyone affected. He explained that the Alternative Livelihood Program being run by Gaisuku includes partnerships with several government ministries. Gaisuku is also working within the affected communities to help in the rebuilding process.
We've had some classes which we've had successful training for, and you've seen them in the press, like the carpentry, woodworking, catering, and that type of thing. And we're hoping to extend that, because we figure this is an opportunity to reconstitute the communities in which sugar used to be produced.
Minister of Agriculture Noel Holder reported in Parliament recently that all retrenched workers receiving below $500,000 will be paid their full severance by the end of this month. Meanwhile, several government ministers are expected to meet with the affected sugar workers soon. Alexis Rodney for InfoHub.
Minister of State Joseph Harmon, during a sector review of the Department of the Environment, committed to the National Parks Commission to engage several embassies here to solicit assistance in maintaining local parks.
The National Parks Commission, NPC, faces several challenges that hinder the proper maintenance of the local parks. These include drainage issues on the west bank of Demerara in the vicinity of Job Vera Park, which has led to the park's flooding. Drainage issues on the northern portion of the Zoological Park and Rescue Center also pose challenges. In light of these and other hindrances to revenue collection, State Minister Joseph Harmon has assured that steps are being taken to address these matters through joint ventures with foreign embassies, the first being the Chinese.
The Chinese have committed, in a way, in a major way, to deal with Job Vera Park. We've done some site visits. I think there was some soil testing and so on to be done. And I can assure you that I'm going to aggressively go after this to ensure that they not only maintain it, but I'm looking for a long-term maintenance contract for about 10 years or so.
Minister Harmon said if Guyana is on a green path, then it cannot promote slushy parks. Therefore, he will aggressively address matters related to equipment and maintenance. Head of Administration at NPC, Dennis Bentic, in presenting the Commission's 2018 work plan, said they are re-establishing relations with international zoos, upgrading and rehabilitating key buildings and infrastructure within the three parks.
Training will continue, and this is being done in conjunction with the plans of the Protected Areas Commission. We have the annual zoo camp, which is part of the education and awareness objective. We plan to improve the zoo infrastructure and rehabilitate the National Parks North Stand.
The National Parks Commission is one of the 4 agencies that falls under the purview of the Department of the Environment. For InfoHub, Stacey Carmichael.
In addition to the East Bank Berbice Road project, the Ministry of Public Infrastructure is undertaking other road projects in Region 6. More in this Renetta Lafleur story.
In New Amsterdam, under the ministry's maintenance program, the Special Projects Unit is undertaking a few key projects. Resident engineer Joel Tucker explained that maintenance works will soon commence on 3 main roads.
Sums are allocated for maintenance of the 3 main streets in New Amsterdam. That would be Republic Road, Main Street, and Strand. provision was made to supply 4,000 tons of asphaltic concrete for the rehabilitation of Main Street, while 1,700 tons were allocated for Strand and Republic Road.
The ministry is also assisting the municipality in executing drainage and minor rehabilitation works on some of the cross streets and smaller roads within New Amsterdam.
So far, the ministry has completed 7 of those roads, as well as we've completed the drainage work to the Republic Road Canal that runs parallel to Republic Road, and we've also undertaken to clear the road shoulders along the Republic Road. To date, we're expecting that as we carry out works also in the rest of the Berbice area, we'll be periodically visiting these roads to bring this program to completion very soon.
Tucker said this maintenance is necessary to reduce potholes and deterioration of the roadways and extend their duration. The sum of $1.5 billion was provided in Budget 2018 for a continuation of the Special Projects Unit's maintenance program. Renetta LaFleur for InfoHub.
The Central Housing and Planning Authority today commenced what it says is the beginning of a much-needed sensitization program with municipalities on the rules that govern building regulations. Alexis Rodney reports.
The first session was held this morning at the Regency Suites in Georgetown. According to the CHNPA, there is need for clarity and collaboration between the Housing Authority and municipalities on the issues relating to building laws. Some of these include unauthorized developers, businesses, and large residential buildings that are constructed without guidance and permission by the relevant authority. CHNPA's Chief Development Planner, Jermaine Stewart.
It's not within within the building regulations, for instance, setback distances. A lot of persons complaining, people building too close to the boundary line. They put in sheds, water is getting into, they blocking out their light, their privacy, and those kind of things. Those are the issues.
These issues affect persons across Guyana. As such, the CHNPA believes that if it can reach and educate the major players within the local organs, the issues can be nipped in the bud.
We want to share the information with the local authorities to help us to monitor. We're in Georgetown, they're in those outlying regions, and we need their assistance. So we want to share that information so that we can have that collaboration.
The CHNPA hopes to take its outreach to the 10 administrative regions. Alexis Rodney, InfoHub.
For the first time, the Ghana Geology and Mines Commission has offered to waive 50% of arrears on outstanding rental to miners holding medium-scale properties. Tiffany joins us again.
In an advertisement published in the local newspapers, the GGMC is allowing default miners until April 15 to capitalize on the opportunity to clear arrears on their rentals. In an invited comment, Minister within the Ministry of Natural Resources, Simona Brooms, said the initiative is in keeping with the good life for miners.
Myself and Minister Trotman, we had a meeting and a discussion in which we agreed to have an amnesty there for persons who would be interested in getting their properties back.
Minister Brooms noted that some 400 blocks are pending cancellation. The offer is a measure in response to requests from miners.
I think in it all, it's a wonderful opportunity for miners because some persons now coming back to say, listen, things seems different. There's more opportunity.
The government, she reminded, is investing in the industry and providing the infrastructure so miners can access land. The minister noted the offer to extend the time to clear arrears also addresses the issue of illegal mining while creating an influx revenue stream for the GGMC. Miners are being encouraged to take advantage of the offer, which will not be extended beyond April. For InfoHub, Tiffany Rogers.
The Guyana Gold Board is working to rebuild public confidence and trust in 2018. Here is Tiffany again.
General Manager of the Guyana Gold Board, Andreen Thompson, said the agency will embark on a public awareness campaign to regain public confidence and trust in the mining industry.
The domain of the miners, they have doubts with all that went on in the Guyana Gold Board. we would want to assure minors that we have their interests at heart.
Additionally, the Gold Board will be implementing strict internal controls to reduce the possibility of corruption. One such measure is the restructuring of staff.
We've decided to have staff placed in positions where they are qualified. The processes and procedures are currently combed to ensure that they are stringent enough or robust enough to support the organization's stance.
Thompson added that the Gold Board will also be improving mineral assay services to miners. She added that the board is working to ensure that it delivers on its mandate to the mining industry. For InfoHub, Tiffany Rogers.
The Department of Youth will be taking a stronger stance on addressing various social ills that affect Guyana's youth. Zanil Williams has more.
These include teenage pregnancy, suicide, drug use, and crime and violence. Director of Youth Melissa Carmichael Haynes said that the department will be very hands-on as it relates to reaching out to young people.
We will be having more workshops, more counseling sessions to ensure that our young people and the communities that we target understand the importance of making young people aware of these things, and not only the young people but the community themselves being aware of what's happening.
The initiative, the youth director said, will not be undertaken single-handedly by the department but rather collaboratively with stakeholders. This is to ensure that the sessions provided by the department reach and impact those being targeted. The department currently has youth officers deployed in every region except Region 7, 9, and 10, who will be conducting counseling sessions.
There are youth officers in all regions except Region 9, Region 10, and Region 7. The youth officers in the other regions, they are social workers, some of them trained, qualified social workers. They will be the ones doing the counseling sessions or mentoring sessions with the young people that they work with. There are a number of groups that are registered as well with the Department of Youth. Those groups as well will be benefiting from those counseling sessions and mentorship sessions from the department.
Carmichael Haynes also highlighted that the youth department has an open door policy where youths can feel free to visit when seeking help.
If it is that you have somebody who is in need of the service that we offer, whether it's training or counseling or mentorship, you can contact the department. We're now working on our Facebook page, but you can contact us through the office on 226-7144, 225-0544, 226-9078, 225-9152. All those numbers, once you call them, you will either get a manager, an officer working within the department.
The youth director said that once persons contact the department via any of the numbers provided, they will then be directed to a youth officer within their region or community. Zanil Williams for InfoHub.
Burger King's second location opens at Giftland Mall. Crystal Stahl has our final report.
Marketing Director and Vice President of Quorum Group, Navin Singh, said he was overwhelmed at the public's response to the opening.
We didn't expect this rush, but we have an amazing product. We've been back with an amazing franchise. So definitely we're very happy to open our second location just 19 days after our first location. So it just shows our confidence in the Guyanese market.
Singh noted the second branch is already boosting the local economy since it has created job opportunities for many persons.
This location alone has catered to a little over 45 jobs. So between the two companies, we're about 120 jobs directly, and then indirectly we're about 140, including security, inventory, accounting firms, etc.
The marketing director said the Quorum Group is currently scouting areas as it plans to open another location before the end of 2018. Crystal Stahl for InfoHub.
Please be reminded that January has been designated Cervical Cancer Awareness Month. Women 21 years and older are reminded to have their pap smears done since early detection saves lives. Thank you for watching. Remember to connect with us 24/7 on our website and social media. Goodbye.